Our job as people of God is to live in the space where heaven and earth meet and to make the world more of God's dream and make that more of a reality. Our buildings are a place where we do that. When this church was built, the first thing that was completed was actually the social hall.
The sanctuary is sort of the sacred space of this church, but in some ways I feel like this social hall is really kind of the heartbeat of how this church runs and operates.
The campaign matters because this space matters. The things that are created in that space are special and sacred.
These projects, specifically the kitchen and the social hall, if we don't do it now, it's going to take a lot more effort down the road to try to restore something that goes into even more disrepair.
Lakewood Congregational Church is a progressive Christian congregation in Lakewood, and that is beyond just being about support of the LGBTQ plus community. It's also about just accepting people for who they are as God made them to be, and creating a place where people can fully be themselves.
I'm Charlotte Petrie. It was wonderful growing up in this church. The youth musical program is an opportunity for kids at the church, as well as now members of the other youth in the community, to get to be a part of a show.
The opportunities that these young people are provided in this space give them confidence and build relationships, and it's just an amazing outreach and an excellent tradition here at our church.
Throughout any given week, this building is so full of different ministries. So we have Haynes Nursery School, we have AA meetings that is a powerful ministry to people in recovery.
We also have a talent show, just a homegrown, very fun evening with amateur performers. The kitchen is an important space. It's an important space for fundraising, for fellowshipping.
We have our own meetings, our Bible studies, our book studies, our groups of people, to the point that a lot of times we run out of space.
Well, my name is Brad Speck, and I am the president of the board of directors for Cleveland Pride Band. Not only were we welcomed with open arms, at the time we were very financially strapped, and the just generosity of this church is really overwhelming, and we wouldn't be here today without the church.
My name is Peg Calamia-Downing, and my wife and I came here a little bit more than a year ago. I hadn't been in a church for a while that had young families, and that's just really important to me right now at this time in my life.
Lakewood Congregational Church is not just the church that I serve as a pastor, it's also the church that is raising my kids. And that welcome space for them to be the kids that they are is so just essential to me personally. That to me it's really important to be a church that is welcoming to all.
I have so many fond memories of the current space, but it's always had so many limitations in how we could use it.
It was a bit of a catch-all space, right? From the functions of 70 years ago to where we are now, I'm sure they used it for completely different things than we use it for now.
I think I'd currently describe it as janky, to be totally candid.
It feels a bit like a basement gymnasium turned into a theater or performance space.
Imagine the things that we could do if it was a fully functioning theater with an actual kitchen that works.
As far as the renovation of the social hall, I've seen the drawings, the renderings. They look very exciting to modernize the space and have it be welcoming.
And I keep reminding people that giving to the church is giving to the next generation. We are taking care of it together, and that's what this investment is.
I think that this campaign is completely worth it for the beautification of the space.
This building is significant to this community. So I think we need to be good stewards for generations to come. If we don't do it, who's going to do it?
So to me, the fundraising element, the capital campaign element of this renovation is more than just about raising money. It's that in and of itself is about building community. When people are invested in a project financially and emotionally, and they know that it's theirs, it's ours, it's our building that we are taking care of together. And we are learning how to work together to build that up.